Welcome to the Accelerated BSN Program Information Session. My name is Robin Riva and I am a Program Advisor.
My name is Jay Franklin and I too am also a Program Advisor.
In this presentation we will cover the application process and admissions criteria,
the point system and completion of the pre-nursing core courses,
how to complete the additional BRN requirements, which is Board of Registered Nursing, and the TEAS exam,
structure of the program, financial aid, and scholarships.
We have two program locations, one in San Marcos and one in Temecula. Typically we admit about 50 students to each cohort each spring.
So our ABSN program is run through extended learning. Extended learning is a self-support unit all under the same umbrella of Cal State San Marcos, like the College of Arts and Sciences, or the College of Business Administration, the College of Education, or the School of Nursing. What's unique about our programs is that our programs are created for you. You're not going to have to worry about whether or not there's state funds for those classes because we've created those courses and classes for you.
We are accredited, and this program is accredited by the Commission of Collegiate Nursing Education, the CCNE.
So the application process, the best way to fill out an application is to go onto www.csusm.edu/el/ABSN. Submit your pre-admission advising application.
And submit your $50 application fee. This is on a separate link below the application. We also advise that you submit your FAFSA application, which is the free application for federal student aid, and will qualify you for any federal loans. Grants may not be used with this program.
But what's really important is after you apply is to send us all of your transcripts, all official transcripts from all attended colleges and universities. Also, in addition to that, you will need to submit your TEAS exam score, and the best way to submit that is after you've taken your exam, log on to ATI's website, look at your score, download your score in PDF format, and email it to Robin or I.
Please allow a few months, 60 to 90 days, to receive your evaluation in the mail. Also, do not apply to the university to the larger Cal State San Marcos until you've been accepted to our program. So the first step is to send the application to Extended Learning, but do not submit an application to the university until Extended Learning has admitted you.
And what's also very, very important is applications do not roll over. They are time-stamped from the day you submit it. So today, if you were to fill out your application, exactly 1 year from today, your application and all associated materials, like your transcripts and your TEAS scores, are all purged. You will have to reapply and resubmit all of the associated information.
A few things that we are looking for the admissions criteria. Firstly, you need a bachelor's degree conferred from a regionally accredited institution.
You'll need a 2.75 in your pre-nursing core.
You need a 2.5 GPA in the last 60 units completed. The way we calculate this is to start from your most recent coursework, even if it is after your bachelor's degree, and go backwards for 60 units.
We only take grades of C or higher in all of your prerequisite courses.
You also do need a minimum of a 71% on the TEAS exam, although we do recommend that 71 is the minimum and you shoot for higher.
So what's really important also is the point system. So our point system consists of 3 areas: the pre-nursing core, that 2.75, the last 60 units, that's 2.5, and your TEAS, as she said, the 71% you really don't want because you're looking for a 90%.
Yay, we like 90s. This is the list of our pre-nursing core classes. The top 4 classes are the sciences, and they must be completed in a classroom with a lab. The anatomy and physiology is fairly straightforward. However, if you have taken 1 whole semester of anatomy with a lab and a separate semester of physiology with a lab, that will count for our anatomy and physiology 1 and 2 integrated classes.
The bottom 4 are the golden 4 CSU courses. They essentially are an oral communication course, a written communication course, a college-level math, and a critical thinking course.
The chemistry is also a bit unique. What we are looking for is a general and organic chemistry with a lab. There are some integrated courses out there, such as our Chemistry 105 and 105L, that include all components. Often, however, students have a general chemistry with a lab and an organic chemistry with a lab that combine to meet this requirement. This slide shows our core GPA calculation sheet. This is what Jay and I use
Every day.
to calculate your pre-nursing core GPA. As you can see, there is a column for first attempt and second attempt. We will use your first passing grade of C or better. So if you do retake a class in which you have first earned a C, we will not use that new grade. However, if you take a class, let's say public speaking, for example, for your oral communication requirement, and you first receive a D, which is not passing, and your second attempt you do receive an A, we will average both of those scores.
And you'll also notice on this core calculation sheet at the bottom 3 kinds of chemistry. We really don't need 3 kinds of chemistry. What we're really looking for to satisfy our Cal State San Marcos Chem 105 is an integrated chemistry course. Essentially, we're looking for a general chemistry and an organic chemistry, both with labs.
This slide shows the additional BRN, Board of Registered Nursing, and graduation requirements. These classes do not have to be completed before admission or acceptance into the program, but it is highly recommended that you have the majority of these completed by the time you begin the program or within the first semester. They can all be completed at a California community college.
These classes are Psychology 100, Intro to Psychology, Anth 200, a Cultural Anthropology course, Soc 101, an Intro to Sociology,
Biology 215, which is a statistics class. This class does not have to be a biological statistics. We really are looking for inferential, so if you do have an introduction to statistics, a biological, sociological, or psychological, we will review the course descriptions for those.
We're also looking for Psychology 210, which is an Introduction to Developmental Psychology, Soc 204, Human Relations Across the Lifespan, or HD 101, Introduction to Human Development Across the Lifespan. This particular requirement is all about from birth to death, the human condition, a developmental course that we're looking for.
Finally, Soc 303 is an upper division class, but it does have some equivalencies at community colleges in California, and it is a class that you may take during your first semester within the program.
So, the point system, my favorite.
Scary.
There's 52 points total that you can get. The heavy weighted one is your pre-nursing core, the minimum 2.75. Out of all of those, your maximum points is 25 points. Next is your last 60 units. The points you get are 12, but my all-time favorite is the T's. It's always my favorite only because this is the quickest way to pick up additional points, because instead of the last 60 that gives you only 12 points, the T's can give you 15 points. So if you score a 93 and above, you get 12 points. That's essentially your last 60 units.
We will not calculate your points until you have completed all necessary items for your pre-nursing core and completed your T's exam.
So the T's exam, what is that, Robin?
The T's exam is the test of essential academic skills. This covers math, reading, English, and science, and again, we do recommend that you earn higher than the minimum of a 71%.
You can take this exam as many times as you want, like 4 or 5 times in Vegas, but there is a caveat.
At the School of Nursing, if you take it here at Cal State San Marcos, they will limit you to 3 tries on the exam. After that, you would need to take the exam at another institution.
And the reason why there's probably 3 tries at Cal State San Marcos is ethically we would only want to charge you 3 times, $150 total, because that exam fee is $50. We just don't feel comfortable in charging you over and over and over because statistically your grades might not increase.
If you would like to take this exam at the School of Nursing, please contact the School of Nursing using the number below. And the ATI website is also a great resource for information about where to find other test sites.
Questions we always get during our information session is, when I Google the TEAS exam, what can I study for? Well, essentially, you need to study for version 4.0.
Good luck.
So the structure of our program is, it's a cohort format, which essentially is a learning community, which is great because you're as strong as your weakest link, and in learning communities, there are no weakest links.
The semester begins with residency courses, and those are courses that have to be taken at Cal State San Marcos. They are Biology 323, Philosophy 345, and Anthropology 301. Even if you have taken similar classes at other universities, you must take these here at Cal State San Marcos during your first semester. You'll also have the opportunity to add the Sociology 303 additional requirement if you'd like to take that class online during your first semester.
So what happens in your second semester of the program? Well, essentially you start your nursing courses. And we want you in that second semester to start your nursing courses because you need to build up your skills. What exactly is that, Robin?
Health assessment. That's what you'll begin when you start your nursing classes. They're not going to throw you into the hospital right away. During your health assessment class is when you will learn to do the basic health assessment on a patient. You'll be poking your chicken breasts and your grapefruits and learning the basics.
Which is great. Our program is 24 months, intense. It scaffolds on the prior semester. It's accelerated.
You must earn grades of C or higher in all nursing courses. C- will not be accepted, and there are consequences if you fall below the C grade range.
But don't wait until the end of the semester to realize that your grade is going to be less than a C-. Along the way, you should notify your faculty member, your professor, and should you need additional supports, contact Robin and I. That's our job.
We're here to help you. Clinical rotations do vary by day and time and location. So the number one thing we want you to know about this program is that you must remain flexible. It is a full-time program, and we do not recommend you be working while you're going through the nursing courses.
The program consists of 65 semester units, both didactic, which essentially means lecture, and clinical coursework.
After the completion of the program, you do earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing. It will not say from extended learning. It will not say in Temecula or in San Marcos. And you are eligible to sit for the NCLEX exam, which is what you need to become a registered nurse in the state.
So, in that first semester, those fun upper division residency GE courses at Cal State San Marcos, they essentially are the BB, the CC, and the DD requirements that you need to graduate from Cal State San Marcos. It's Bio 323, Philosophy 345, and 301. Essentially, they are the Nutrition and Disease class, the Bioethics and Medical Ethics class, and a Culture and Medicine class. They must be taken in the first semester of the program, and they must be taken here at Cal State San Marcos.
If you have questions about what courses may transfer into our program for the pre-nursing core or additional support classes, this website, www.assist.org, is a great way to learn from California community colleges what is an equivalent to our courses. This is a snapshot of what the website looks like, and you can choose California State San Marcos, choose your California Community College, and choose the major of nursing, and that will show you all of the courses listed that you may want to transfer.
There is financial aid available for our program, and also there's scholarships, but Robin and I are behind the scenes, so we kind of work in extended learning and aren't privy to what new scholarships are happening at local hospitals. So I would say your best contact would be your faculty member or the School of Nursing. Financial aid is available for second bachelor students.
To fill out a FAFSA form, the website is listed here at www.fasfa.ed.gov. Even if you had not been admitted to the program yet, we do recommend you fill this out in advance so that it is ready in preparation of starting the program.
So what exactly does our ABSM program look like? 24 months, essentially 6 semesters, and they range anywhere from 8 units in your last semester to as much as 18 units in your fourth semester. To get to this tentative ABSN schedule, you can essentially visit our ABSN website. On the left-hand column, click on the advising link, and then on that next page, click tentative schedule.
It is designed to be a full-time program again, so we don't recommend that you work because you can see the diverse number of units throughout the program, and your focus should really be on the nursing classes.
So everybody always wants to know, where are we doing our clinical rotations?
Exciting.
So here are a few.
This is a list that we use for both the San Marcos and Temecula locations. We do try and keep you within your area. However, we cannot always accommodate that request. So you may be traveling across the county, but you will not be outside of San Diego County for any of your clinical rotations.
Some of those locations are Scripps, Kaiser,
Tri-City, the VA Hospital,
Rady Children's Hospital in Balboa,
Inland Valley,
and Camp Pendleton.
Yay.
So that's the end of our presentation. Questions?
Contact Extended Learning at
760-750-4020
or el@csusm.edu.